tell stories and the dice decide our fate. We are going to play a very special game today. I have some super cool guests with me. I have Danny, I have Emerson, I have JPG, and I have Kat here with me. And we're not playing Cyberpunk. We are playing this game called Scum And Villainy. So check it out. It's going to be super fun. We're going to space. And let's just get into it. Here we go. Space. Let's go to space. Space. I guess you could call it a final frontier of sorts, but for the people of Rin Mara, it is just part of life. Rin Mara, of course, is an independent space station on the outskirts of the Origin Empire that has somehow maintained a tenuous political relationship because, of course, Rin Mara provides the best pilots and the best ships. And speaking of pilots and ships, Pete, where do we find you on this morning?
Pete Meyer likes to start his days taking care of his shit, cleaning up shop, getting all those corners, getting all the dust out of every little bit, drinking a coffee, and that's where you're gonna find Pete.
Great.
Working on the ship.
Yeah. You are...
Also likes to step outside, take in that sunset. Living in space.
Great, yeah. You have like a little sun lamp that you have on a sun cycle because there's no artificial atmosphere or anything on the station. It's just the black void of space at all times.
Gotta enjoy what I can.
So you hide in your office having some morning cup of joe in front of your sun lamp, taking care of your ships.
Correct.
Great. We move across town to, let me see, who's next? Jaina, where are you?
Should be. Jaina did not get the typical income that she's used to from the last job that we did. So I am at home in my robe and to get ready for the day, doing my own nails. Now, they don't look as great as they usually do when I get them done, but I'm doing my best. We're doing a little bit of a jelly glossy situation today.
Jelly glossy sitch.
Yeah, and I have my morning cup of espresso next to me. Just really enjoying that as I watch the TV, I guess, what it would be, the projection of this on-world live stream, and it's like watching a deer just chew on some grass.
Yeah, there's a hollow screen projecting some nature scenes from one of the nearby planets that does have an atmosphere and plants that grow from the ground, which is crazy because that's not what you're used to at all. So it's a bit of a novelty, and you're trying to paint your nails. I would love a roll to see how good your nails are.
Ooh, wonderful. Okay.
So something about this, I'll say something about this system that's really cool is that the players can call the rolls that they make. So sometimes I might ask for a little something, but really it is ultimately up to them.
I think this is gonna be a skulk because we're just trying to be real.
Sure. Sure.
Real careful. Nice and precise. That's a 2.
No.
A 2. Yeah, you know, the color is nice. The color itself is nice. You're kind of getting a lot of cuticle with it and some of the edges, but you know, that all comes off in the shower anyway, so.
You know what I need? I'm gonna need Kiri's help on this because Kiri always does nails better. I'm gonna use my little, cybernetic link and just, Kiri.
Hey, Jaina. And he sounds a little bit out of breath. What's happening?
I need help with my nails today. I was trying to go for this little jelly look. The color's really cute, but also it looks really bad. I'm gonna need some assistance.
Yeah, of course. Did you need me to bring my kit and my colors?
I mean, well, if you want to. I know you have some of the like cute little sparkles we could put on here.
Yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna be here another 15 minutes.
Okay.
The neighborhood moms are making me chop wood again.
That you're doing that. Okay. Well, come over when you're done. I can wait. We'll take this off.
I'll
It does not look good.
I'll be right over in just a bit, okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah, the camera cuts to a scene of a shirtless man chopping wood. Muscles are rippling in the sun, not sun, but in the sun lamps that the moms have set up for you.
Oh yeah.
They're all kind of like, they're filming, right? So you've got some like flash on you from them all getting little clips and stuff for the mommy blogs.
Yeah, so still in his blindfold, trying to make as much sound as possible because that's how he sees. But also he just never gets cold as the Xeno that he is because, and that's why he never has a shirt on.
For sure. Absolutely, that's why.
That's why.
I think
That is
No other
definitely why.
reason.
I think as he's like swinging and chopping the wood as well, the first question he says out loud is, "Where did you even get wood?"
Oh, sweetie, we had it imported.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there are robots and stuff that can do this for you. Are you sure you still want me to do this?
Yeah, we like the little rustic charm of having somebody chop it instead of the drones. You know, it's for the clubhouse, the HOA. We're having a big event, so we wanted to feel like a real like rustic, like old school vibe.
You know, I am getting a little bit sweaty. I can't see where the water bottle is. Could somebody help pour on me, please?
Oh yeah, you sense, right? You can kind of sense things through the vibrations of the ground and everything, so you're not entirely blind. You just see differently. And you feel one of the moms come up and just spray a water bottle right at you. It's like one of those like Gatorade-y kind of like.
Is it just like a fight for it? There's like 3 other neighborhood moms just laid out behind her.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me.
How many?
Yeah,
roll for how
5
many moms?
separate moms all come up with you. Another one is like dabbing the sweat from your brow and making sure that you're comfortable in this situation you find yourself in.
So I think I grab a towel and I say, oh, you know, thanks again for all of the company today. I do have to go over to Jaina's house now, but I hope you all have a beautiful day.
Now, a chorus of ahs from the moms as you gather up your things and head over to Jaina's. We're gonna cut to Mittens.
Hey!
Mittens, what are you doing right now on this fine morning?
All right, so Mittens is, to get a visual, is a hybrid otter cat wearing a yellow house coat and some flip-flops, and he's blue. And he talks like this. Mittens is currently over on the ship with Pete. And what Mittens is doing, he started a little like mushroom farm on the ship, you know, a little like hydroponic thing and a little.
What kind of mushrooms?
Oh, what kind of mushrooms? Some magic ones, but also just for brewing a very particular kind of fizzy drink that apparently I hear is good for digestion.
Sure.
Yeah. So he's over there, he's doing that. He's like sipping a little bit out of a cup, a little Mork ale.
Yeah, it's a sippy cup.
It's a sippy cup.
It's fit in your tiny paws.
Little paws, just like, you know, little whiskers just bouncing around. He's sitting there, he's like tending to his little mushrooms, a little hydroponic thing. Just waiting, just watching, looking over, watching Pete take in the artificial sunset. Is it
Sunrise. It's morning.
sunrise?
Well, I don't know.
It's
What
morning
is
over
it
there.
set? What is your sun lamp set to?
It's set to morning.
Oh, okay.
it's morning.
I don't know.
time,
Maybe you
start
just
of our
like
day.
sunsets.
No, I like the sunrise. It's sunrise right now. I have to contemplate.
Hey,
that
Pete.
nice fake warm. What's up, Mittens?
Hey, Sheen, how you doing? It's been, I feel like we've been quiet for several minutes. And I got...
I have one, no coffee, no talkie. So I need to finish this cup of coffee before you talk to me anymore. I let you have your mushrooms on my ship, all right? Like, just give me this. Just let me have, there's 3 sips left.
All right.
Thank you.
So I was thinking
I knew it.
that maybe perhaps, like, hey, we haven't gone on any, like, good adventures in a while. Maybe, like, what was the last time?
What do you classify as a good adventure, is what I'm curious, Mittens.
Like, remember that one time you and I just sort of, like, we went down to, like, that like, gym, and we started, like, taking all the, like, supplements from the people in the gym bags?
All right, I did.
We're gonna flashback. Flashback is another mechanic of the system. It's super cool. We flash back to 3 weeks prior. Pete, Meyer, and Mittens are in this gym. You have stealthed in.
Just here to work out. We're totally here to work out.
Yeah, you see Mittens doing, like, little tiny push-ups, but it's really funny because
I'm lifting a 2-pound.
he's got, like, little arms, so it's kind of like, a corgi doing push-ups. Like, that's silly.
Looking good over there.
And I just start, like, sidling by, and I see this, like, this strange Xeno, I imagine. Nothing but tentacles.
Nothing but tentacles.
Tentacles,
How do
and
they
like,
even work out? I don't understand it.
They're holding like several bell bars and like all their tentacles.
I'm like,
I pick up one more 2-pounder.
I look at Pete, I'm like, how do you think they get defined?
Well, it's gotta, they're selling stuff behind the counter for it too.
Yeah?
Get some cut. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
How else do you get tentacles ripped like that? That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, that's definitely someone.
Like,
I got an idea. Okay, you see that, like, the gym bag
yeah,
over there?
yeah. I don't take it.
We steal drugs. Come on.
Listen, it's a boring Tuesday. Let's do it.
It's a boring
Let's go.
Tuesday.
Let's
do we
do
have
it.
Tuesday on this ship?
It's a Tuesday to me.
Normal days.
Sometimes, emotionally, it's just a Tuesday.
And whether it's Tuesday or not, it feels like one. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Steal a gym bag, pull it.
I am imagining that this tentacle creature is on just basically a treadmill.
Sure, yeah, they are running on their tentacles on a treadmill as they are lifting different barbells.
Yes. Okay. Here's what I need you to do.
Am I the distraction again?
Yeah.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over and you're gonna offer, you still got your smokes?
Why are my smokes involved in this now? I don't want to pass those along.
You're not gonna actually pass them along. No good workout tentacle creature is gonna accept a smoke. They don't even have mouths, so it doesn't matter. You just,
Presumptuous of you. They're presumptuous. Never mind.
okay, so the point is that you're gonna go over, you're gonna offer, and you're probably gonna have a weird conversation because, again, no mouths. But while you're distracting them, I'm gonna sneak around to the little side there, and I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna constant pull the bag.
All right, fine. Pete pulls out his pack of smokes. Puts one in. I'm not gonna light it because we're inside of a gym, but I just put one in my mouth anyways. And we've got Pete, who's, Scorfa Xeno, which is a pig alien. So we've got, nice big pig humanoid-esque. And I'm gonna march right on over to Mr. Tentacles on the treadmill.
Sure.
Hey, buddy. How many? What's she lifting over there? How much you got going? Man, I mean, it's a lot. I can only do the 2-pounders. You got like 7 5-pounders. It's real good. Do you like smokes? Are you a fan of smokes? You want one? I mean, like, it could really encourage. How would you smoke if you could smoke? Do you want, like.
Meanwhile,
Okay, while that's happening, I'm like sneaking over, like just sort of like I'm assuming that the tentacle creature is facing Pete. I don't know. It's a tentacle creature.
he is, the treadmill is set up right in front of a window. So he is looking out the window overlooking the city, and Pete has come up next to him, and you think that he might be. He doesn't really have eyes, so it's kind of hard to tell.
All right.
But it seems like he's looking forward and not looking at
The
you.
point is, when I'm sneakily, I'm gonna sort of like
Okay.
turn around.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna like the bag.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attune.
Make a roll about it. Yeah, I'll say the difficulty has been lowered because of Pete's assistance.
Because of this conversation.
Great conversation.
I mean, like, I
Okay.
know I keep being told that I should quit smoking, but they're just so dang tasty.
Yeah.
No
Did you just
fucking
really
way.
double crit on a?
No fucking way.
Amazing.
I can't celebrate with you because I'm having a conversation over here right now.
All right, so I sneak around.
I feel like you've almost talked me out of smoking.
Okay. I'd also like to mention, if I may, please tell me if I may not may. Okay. Because it is, he had this double crit here.
Sure.
I like to imagine that I very quietly unzipped the bag. I didn't even take the bag.
Okay.
I like unzipped the little zipper with my constant, and I just slowly levitated the little bottle of steroids, tentacleroids, toward me, and I just.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a complete success. I could say that is, that's the extra thing that happens is you are able to, I'll say you can zip and re-zip the bag even.
Oh yeah, I re-zipped that bag.
So no one would even know, none the wiser. So you see Pete come up to this patron of the gym, okay? Respectable patron, gym member. And you stealth up behind and you close your eyes and your consciousness enters the black void of the constant. And what you would see from the outside, if you could see, you're a little occupied, is this kind of darkness that's not quite darkness. It's almost as if it's absorbing the light around it. Lifts up a bottle of pills, and it slowly floats. So it sounds like right into your jacket pocket. You close it, the bag re-zips, and you're good to go. And we flash back forward to the present. And the two of you are back on the ship, and it's 3 weeks later.
I mean, remember
It was.
the times.
Okay, it was a lot of fun, but the tentacle roids weren't even that fun afterwards. Though. Like, if we're gonna do something, can we at least make it worth our while?
I mean, I gotta say, it turns out
Turns out,
our biology's a little different.
just a smidge. we tried, but
and again, like what I thought would like kind of get me a little like woo party just made me grow.
I'm still worried I'm gonna grow an extra tentacle. I'm worried.
It's very
I'm
good.
worried.
It kind of works like hair. I got hair in places that you don't.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I
And
don't want
with
to talk about it anymore.
that, meanwhile, Kiri, you have arrived at Jaina's apartment. Her nails look a hot mess.
I've already taped down to like where like you're like protecting the cuticles and everything, and I've already I'm using like all like the super thin tape in order to like do
Yeah.
all the intricacies of it.
Accuracy.
That's a really good. We're doing so well.
You know, it's a weird skill that I've gotten to pick up.
Did you learn it from the neighborhood moms?
Well, in the most polite way, yes.
What do you mean polite way?
You know when somebody asks you to come over and they're like, "Hey, change my light bulb," or like, "Oh, hey, like I need." Yeah.
I know.
But
You have to change so many light bulbs.
but then they're not wearing clothes.
Oh.
And I don't know why this keeps happening because it was like the 6th time that
why it
week.
keeps
And
happening.
do we know?
yeah.
Okay, Anyway, so you have a full kitchen in your home, correct? Okay. And I think that when he's retelling the scene about the last time that one of these neighborhood moms tried to pull one over, your oven dings. And I get up in order to pull out just like fresh baked blueberry muffins.
You know, those are my favorite.
So now that we're done with your nails, I mean, Pete and Mittens should be getting here anytime.
Yeah, I haven't. Here, let me call them.
Okay.
Pete?
Hey, what's up?
Y'all want to come over?
We're literally, I smell the blueberry muffins outside your window.
I was
We're
literally ready to say the same thing.
we can smell them. We'll be there in 2 seconds.
Okay, perfect.
Bye. Literally followed by.
You make your way up to Jaina's penthouse apartment. Is that fair to say? Like, it's really, it's gorgeous. It's immaculate. Actually, why don't you give us a description? Like, how pretty is her place?
So it's the walls are pretty much clear. All the exterior walls you can see around the whole little city. It has like a tint over it so people can't see inside. And there's like these, at the corners of each are these like giant velvet curtains that can like close and have like projections onto them when we want a good old movie night. Those took a couple of very risky runs to afford. And yeah, we have like a whole nice little minimalistic, everything is put away and clean, and
It's like a Pinterest board.
yeah, it's a Pinterest board. It's the height of luxury. Well, I guess it would be more like trying to be luxury, because while everything is fancy, it's taken savings to get there. You know, maybe the Facebook. What would be the equivalent of Facebook here?
Spacebook?
Maybe the
Spacebook?
Natural.
So,
Facebook.
maybe like the local
profile for
Facebook Marketplace?
had some things on sale.
The Spacebook Buy Nothing group.
Facebook Buy Nothing group. He's the one who told me about it, and it's saved.
Yeah,
my
Pete's a thrift kid.
Yeah.
Pete thrifts like no other.
Pete is
Pete and I have one thing in common. It is
Most
thrifting.
of the things in here were because Pete clued me in on them. Yeah. So that's what you see.
Yeah, you walk into Jaina's immaculate living space. Kiri is there pulling out blueberry muffins, synthetic blueberry muffins out of the oven. Shirtless still?
It
roll
remains
for it?
to be seen. I think if I am wearing a shirt, it's for some sort of like ruse, right?
Okay.
Like, yeah, this is natural
This is just you.
habitat. Just because it's always he just always runs a little warm.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you're not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, but I think there's an apron over it.
I knew it.
It's your cooking
I knew it. I knew there was an
Does it say
apron.
kiss to cook?
Kiri wouldn't know.
Oh
Sorry, it's true. But you know that
It says kiss the cook in Braille.
and I keep a special
Yes.
little apron just for you.
Yeah, see, I knew she was going to be keeping something. I feel like I'm baking blueberry muffins around here all the time.
All the time.
Okay.
Love that. Perfect.
I definitely walk in and I'm like, sweet cheeks. Those abs don't quit. Don't quit. What can I say?
I marched
Mitten.
right in for a warm blueberry muffin.
Give me one.
Mittens, it's nice to be in the room with you.
Thanks. Nice to hear you too. How you doing? How was your evening?
You know, it was.
How's the moms?
You know, they're always very nice,
Yeah, of course they're nice.
but I think they
I
might
don't know.
be.
Nice is one way of putting it.
Do you remember that book that you picked up for me, Mittens, about about signals from other Xenos in order to see if they like me or not?
Oh yeah, Flirting 101?
I've read it maybe 14 times and it's still not making
still
sense.
not getting it.
It's not, yeah.
clicking.
Pete, I think this is just going to be a normal thing, and I fear for their wallets for buying all this space wood, but we're here for a job now, right?
Wait, I'm sorry. You said Spacewood? You want me to walk by Spacewood? I'm sorry.
Thank you for-
You're right. They are trying to buy some Spacewood. Hey! No?
And as Mittens raises his paw for a high five that goes untaken.
Literally untaken.
You do all get a message. It is from an anonymous, unnamed account, right? You are all on a network for people who do kind of odd jobs, your kind of line of work. And you do get a message with a location. And it says paid. Seems, yeah.
I don't know what it is
Yeah.
with these people. And they leave so little freaking detail. Like,
I think it's the mystery a little bit.
no, I get it. It's kind of sexy.
I get it, like beggars can't be choosers type situation, I know, but like, holy crap, I just want to know more, but.
I always the nature that you guys have me do things is illegal.
That's also true. Yeah, that's true.
It's a valid point.
We're just gonna brush over that. Maybe just, yeah.
Let's find the details. Yeah,
Let's get into it, yep, let's go.
Okay.
We all know we need the money.
We do. I do.
I don't know how you pay rent for this. I'm glad I just kind of crashed in all your places.
You think I own my ship, so I don't pay rent over there, you see.
When did you pay that off?
My pops years ago, I didn't pay, I mean, I kind of paid for it. I have to pay for the upkeep of it.
Oh,
But
you're right.
it's paid off my dad.
You're a Nepo baby?
Oh my God.
I didn't know. I
wouldn't necessarily
I didn't know that. It's fine. It's
We
fine.
had my dad and I had the pork stop, you know, the shop.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's the catnip.
thank you.
Where are we going? Where are we
Anyways,
going?
I just wanted, all I wanted to do is compliment Jaina's nails because they look so nice, and I don't normally say stuff like that, but look at how precise they are.
Kiri did them.
Thank you for not letting me roll on that.
I gotta say,
It seemed like it fit your backstory. You had narrative reasoning, so I'm not
I
gonna
gotta
roll
say,
for that.
really excellent cuticle care.
All you. And you know what? Your claws. Kiri could take care of your claws. They look very, very nice.
I'll do it on
You
the
little
way.
claw manicure.
Yeah, you're walking to the location and trying to give Mittens a manicure at the same time.
I like to mention, I think at this point, we're all gonna walk to the location, but you will have me carried, like cradled.
Oh yeah.
And you just like clip it. I'm like, thank you. I needed this so bad. I was very stressed out.
And you're so dramatic.
Listen, a manicure helps with a lot. It just
Yeah. Where are we going?
You walk across the city of Rin Mara, and you find yourselves in like more of like a club scene almost. There's like a lot of clubs in this part of town. Like I think Jaina has definitely been here before for some social gatherings and stuff like that.
He's instantly uncomfortable. I don't do party scenes.
Mittens, you might have been here, but you might have been too fucked up to remember.
Yeah, we all know that one time. The chairs.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I think at this point, noticing Pete's discomfort, I like crawl up onto his shoulder and just start like purring.
Sure, yeah.
But and the purr
it,
sounds
we
like,
need
I got you, buddy.
It's terrifying.
I got you, buddy.
Oddly common, Oddly, it brings my shoulders right down.
That seems like a consort role to me, maybe. Just see how chill can you make Pete.
I'm pretty tense. Like I'll go out. I just don't like the party scene with the kids.
Or sway. I mean, whatever you think.
Well, let's do sway. That way I don't have to roll 2 and take the lowest.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Is that another 6?
That's another 6.
Magic dice.
What the fuck?
My shoulders just kind of like fall back a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, actually, okay, I feel a little bit better.
Mittens is trained in emotional support. He crawls up next to you, and this is something he's done before. You guys hang out quite a bit,
Yep,
and you just
he
feel
knows how to get me.
you're zenned out.
Damn.
And you make your way in front of a kind of like a shitty hole-in-the-wall club, kind of. It looks super deserted because it's about mid-morning, maybe 11.
Yeah.
When you're there, and so there's not a whole lot of people in there.
Is this a place?
That's what it says on the location.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open the door, lead the way.
Great. As you walk in, it is, yeah, you think that maybe this place would be popping at night, like on a weekend, but right now it's pretty dead. There's one person working at the bar, and then there's a hooded figure in the corner.
I love a good hooded figure.
I have a quick question. What's the name of this place?
I don't know. What do you think the name is? Like, I didn't name it.
What a dick.
I do have an idea if you need one.
Oh.
I hate myself for this.
Oh, if you hate yourself, then you have to say it.
It's the Starlight Express.
No, we're not calling it that. We're not calling it that. We'll call it the Booze Cruise.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
The Booze Cruise.
Cruise.
Yeah, it's ocean themed. It's you walk in and it's all Jimmy Buffetted out.
Perfect.
I go up to the bartender and I go, one sunset orbiter, if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll take your money. So
Great. How much would it be?
you're able to pay for it easily.
I like to think I'm like, I flick.
You've got you got a booze budget in your credits as part of your lifestyle. So
I said that makes sense.
That checks out for me. Like, thanks.
yeah, and he hands you this. It's in like a novelty cup, and it has a logo. It has the Booze Cruise on it, and a little a picture of like a sunset and the ocean, which is kind of like a novelty because that doesn't really exist here.
I love it.
And most people probably haven't even like seen the ocean or even been to a proper planet. So it's almost like a fairy tale, really, in that way, contextually for you all. Yeah, and it's big. You carry it in your little paws, and it's like.
Is this for sharing or just you?
It's just me, baby. No, you want some.
Okay.
I like to imagine there's like a swirly straw and holographic umbrellas because space.
Sure, yeah.
Love it.
Neon. Yeah, it's
Neon holographic
totally,
umbrella.
yeah.
Yeah, I sip it. It's delicious. And I go, one day, I'm going to get myself to the sea.
And as you're reminiscing and having this Normandy figure in the corner, turns to you all.
Oh, right.
About to ask about them.
Join us for.
She lifts her hood down. It is somebody you recognize.
Oh.
This is Miss Uma, the Xeno. She's got pink skin and black reflective eyes. And I think it's pretty safe to assume that she's the one that called you here. And she says, "Hi, guys.
Hey,
It's you
Uma.
again."
Good to see you.
Just a name signature. If you could just let us know it's you. Why do we have to play these secret games?
Low profile. I don't want people to know that I'm a drug dealer.
I mean,
No
but
one
I also
knows.
got to say, don't you think? I'm just like, I personally think the dark hood is a little more conspicuous than just your glorious pink skin.
No way. I'm like
Glorious.
fitting in. Like I'm blending into my environment. Nobody can tell.
Everybody here's in a hula skirt.
Yeah, I can't see in a traditional way, and you still stick out.
Well, thank you. That's really sweet of you, Kiri.
I think he honestly meant it as a compliment.
Definitely.
Oh, Uma. What do you got for us? Lay it on us.
I have a really special job.
They're all
It's
special.
Yes, this one is definitely more special and a little more high profile than the last one we went on, which means there's going to be a little bit more payment.
All right. We like that. We like
What
that.
are we talking about, payment-wise?
Let's hear the job first.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I apologize.
So, there is going to be this really high profile, like, gala event that's happening for some, like, political leader or something. I don't really keep up with politics. But inside, there's a safe with a drive that has a lot of really valuable information. So it would be like totally cool if you guys could go sneak up and grab that info from me so that I could pass it along to the buyer.
Is it just sitting, chilling in a room? Or is it going to be on somebody's person? Is it a handoff? Is it a...
To my knowledge, it's in a safe in the office of the mansion that the party is going to be held at.
Got it.
So there's going to be a lot going on, right? Lots of people, lots of different people, important people, right? And then there's the office. It's going to be upstairs, off limits. But you guys did so well on the last job, I thought that maybe you guys could do this one too.
Yeah, I mean, last time was way easy, and I mean, if this is a little more high profile, I think we can handle it just fine.
You love a party.
I know. I was like, those two loves party. They love to party.
You're gonna be fine.
With a political gala, that probably is gonna need invitations and everything.
Yes, so that was the next thing I was gonna say. So if you guys are cool with it, I can only get like 2 people. It's gonna be face scan invites, right? So there's no physical invitation. So I can get 2 of you into the party and RSVP you through their system. But the other 2 will have to find a different way in.
We could do that infiltration style.
Yeah, it seems fine. I mean,
Kiri gets a little bit quiet. Can I be a part of the team that sneaks in this time instead of the team that's a distraction?
But you're so good at being a distraction.
I still don't understand why you all think that.
look at those cheekbones!
You have lovely cheekbones.
Lovely cheekbones.
Listen, you have fantastic cheekbones.
But
He
also,
could be just as good of a distraction infiltrating inside. I don't want to go in that party. I'm gonna stand out like a sore thumb. I can't fit in around all those people.
I'm just a little worried about getting my face scanned, to be honest, because it's high profile. My dad might be there.
This is really gonna be a Kiri and Mittens infiltration.
I mean, listen. Do you want?
But we all know Mittens going inside that party no matter what any of us say, so.
I mean, listen, I was also just sort of thinking, maybe I just pretend I'm like one of you, you know.
What if one of you...
I'm your mink.
I want to play that out so badly.
I am your mink.
I mean, I was going to say you could wear a trench coat and they could be... But that's very similar. Ew. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how high tech it's gonna be. So I don't know if they're like heat scanning for stuff like that. You know, there's gonna be a lot of like important people there.
Do you mind? I got an idea. Okay.
Lay it on us.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, you don't mind sitting in on it while we hash
Oh, I
this
don't
out.
mind at all.
All right, thank you.
If you have any opinions, please feel free to share. So, here's the idea. Okay. I'm a mink on your glorious shoulders. I mean, look at you with a mink. It's gonna be beautiful. And then, because you're blind. I mean, not actually. You know,
Yeah,
I
in like-
I
The
understand.
sense of the word,
Yeah,
you know.
in the non-traditional
Yeah,
sense.
it's non-traditional. Sure, you know, I understand. But they don't know that,
Oh.
right? So maybe you need a partner to help guide you.
I mean, there are probably some pretty strong space ADA rules. So.
Probably. There are now.
I was like, if there were before, they exist now for sure.
I don't think space is ableist.
I would hope not, because
Yeah, I don't think
we
so
all
either.
have different abilities.
Exactly. So basically, you're trying to still convince me to go into this party.
So Pete, you could be my wonderful valet/date. And I think Kiri takes your hand. And this is a consort roll in order to make you feel better about this.
I'm just like,
I'm just like, Pete, it would be so fun to go on a date. Just trying to help you there.
That's a 6.
Oh my.
You feel better about it. You're still, I'm gonna say fundamentally, since your character doesn't want to go to this party, I'm not gonna say that the consort role totally eases Pete's and changes Pete's mind about going to this party. I will say you do feel a lot better about it. There's something about Kiri's presence that's really it's calming. You feel good.
If those cheekbones weren't so damn pointed.
I mean, really, they're so pointy.
They just somehow win you over.
I know, every time. It's like you're looking at them.
So does that mean you could maybe squeeze 3 faces in, seeing as how technically I would
A valet.
be attempting to...
I mean, you could definitely try. I will say, there is some kind of security on the premises, but I don't think it's anything you can't handle. If you just wanted to sneak in.
See, I could just sneak in. I could just go and sneak around the back. See, I don't have to go to this party.
No, I think we could all just walk in the door together. I really think we can just make this happen. Yeah, because you need them to come with you, and then this is just my cat, my influencer cat, who hangs with me. So if they see you,
I'm around your neck the whole time, playing dead.
If they figure it out.
Oh
then
yeah,
we
then
can't
totally.
just play
You're
it
right.
off.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. So I think we can just get through the front door. It might take a little bit of smarts, but we can make it happen.
This doesn't sound right, but I really like everyone's enthusiasm.
We can make it work.
He's such a sweet, innocent little baby. So cute. Just precious.
I love your enthusiasm too. So I am super looking forward to how you guys handle this.
He takes out a cigarette. Just stress smoking right now.
So who are the 2 people that I'm gonna be registering?
Me and you.
Yes. It'll be Jaina and Kiri.
And then we're just gonna get everybody else in somehow.
Just gonna talk my way right in there.
Is there perhaps a computer around there that we can, a console that we can handle?
For what purpose?
Could
I don't know.
could we hack the invitation system?
There's also possible.
I think that's what Uma's
That could
already
be
doing.
towards- yeah,
You
that
know
could
what?
be-
I think almost got it. I think we just.
Just go in.
Yeah.
I would request that maybe we change my name and do a little disguise thing.
Of course.
I'll just cover all these up and
Sure.
let's just Lena and
Lena.
what's a good last name? Lena. I don't want to do dude backwards because that's nude and that doesn't work very well.
Noodles.
Lena Noodles.
Pete actually thought that was hilarious.
Lena Noodles does sound like she would hang out with an influencer cat.
That is not far off. Okay, Lena Noodles. There we go.
Cool.
My fake name.
Okay, and did you need a fake name too, or are you fine?
I tend to find that my presence is distracting enough to where people don't ask my name.
we'll be fine.
I'm fine with whatever you think is great, Uma.
Okay, awesome. I'll just do your name.
Yeah, that sounds right. And now that what's payment we're talking about here, Uma?
So, since you've already agreed to it, she's already gonna wire you 1 month's worth of credits.
Yay!
So this will cover,
Damn.
we're not doing super crunchy number counting kind of money system, but this would cover basically your lifestyle, your style of living for the next month. So your rent, drinks, right? Mittens has a booze budget, food, clothes,
Amazing.
little things here and there that you need for the shop to keep it operating.
All right.
You got it.
Like muffin backup.
Muffin backup, yeah.
Just-
Baking
I just wanna make
ingredients, shirts you're never gonna wear, classics.
Yep.
And she says, and there's gonna be more coming upon completion, but I really need this to work.
All right.
So I hope that a little bit of credit action can get you guys going.
Question, so are you branching out from drugs and stuff now?
You know, like I just kind of like, I'm going wherever the wind takes me. And like I've started meeting some really cool people that are asking me to do some other stuff and they really seem to like me. So, you know, I'm just hoping that like, you know, you guys can be like my team and we can start climbing that ladder, right?
Look at us, you entrepreneur, that's wonderful.
You know,
Glad
you're doing good over there. You're doing good. You made a lot of progress. Anyway,
I really appreciate that. But don't worry, like I'm still a drug dealer, but
No, yeah,
I mean, thank
but you're like,
goodness.
what would
I mean,
Mittens?
somebody's gotta do it, right?
Where would Mittens be without you?
No.
Kiri, it's okay. On that note, I think we're about.
You're so pretty.
I just like silence Kiri, like, and on that note, it's okay. We're just gonna.
Great. The party is later tonight, so you do have time to change outfits if you wanted to do
Oh.
a fashion montage.
Yes.
I was
Wanted
like,
to.
these two sons of
I don't want to
bitches.
twist your arm.
These two sons of bitches want a fashion montage like no
Mittens.
other.
I open up the doors and we put on some music and we're just gonna dive right in.
Yes, it's great. Yeah, you are. It's full. Yeah, it's every like say yes to the dress or
It's like the opening of Legally Blonde.
that's the one. That's yeah.
She's got her
like,
Clinique perfume,
Yeah.
the hairbrush.
Pete's just sitting on a couch smoking a cigarette. Each time you cut back, there's like another butt in the ashtray. Like it just keeps like.
Between each outfit. We're gonna circle around. This one?
Spray, stay, walk away.
Kiri knows that Jaina's just gonna pick out whatever he wears anyway, and since he's putting on a shirt, it's obviously a ruse, right? We're pulling a ruse. So I'm just around her apartment, generally like, I'm like fixing her sink and then like making sure her garbage disposal's okay.
That's so sweet.
I like to imagine that we've sort of like coordinated outfits a little bit, but I'm also imagining that like, I have, so I'm wearing this stupid shirt. I got flowers, and I put them like all over. I'm obviously synthetic, because where am I gonna get flowers around here? You know, like a little synthetic flower.
It's like 2013 Tumblr core flower crown. Like,
Boom.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I was about to say flashback to Pete's knitting class that he took.
yeah, absolutely. We flash back to a couple weeks ago, and you are in the yarn shop,
My little knitting
a
class.
little hole in the wall crochet knitting spot
Yeah.
on Rin Mara, and you are there with the old woman learning how to knit.
Pete's been struggling for hours. He's not, his hands aren't very good with the tiny needles trying to get the.
Yeah, the woman comes up to you, she pats you on your hand. She's like, "Don't worry, dear. We all start somewhere."
It's stressful. This isn't something I normally would be comfortable sharing with someone else anyways, but like, I just want to be good at this. I want to be able to like crochet my own scarves or like, I don't know.
I understand, but remember, it's also about the process. We're learning new skills.
All
We're
right.
expressing ourselves.
Okay, yeah,
You're
expressing
doing
ourselves.
great. This looks lovely.
Thank you. With that, throughout that day, Pete also, at one point, learned with flowers. So what's her name again?
Ethel.
Ethel. I imagine at some point Pete got really frustrated and just couldn't take it. And flowers bring me a little bit of a peace and calm anyways. And so with like synthetic flowers that she had, she taught me how to make flower crowns.
There you go.
And so I'm gonna make you a flower crown for
Yeah,
tonight.
you are.
But I think I want to roll to see how well I can make
I think that's a great idea.
how well I can.
That roll.
Oh, what should we do here?
I'm thinking that has
I
to
wanna
be like
do-
hack.
That's
maybe?
exactly-
No, rig.
I was thinking
Rig.
hack or rig.
Yeah.
Which means it's.
Yeah, we could do.
Or I could
rig.
do. I think. Or would it be more like? Or is it more under prowess?
Yeah, give me a general prowess.
I think
roll.
it's- let's
I think
do it.
General prowess is gonna be
All right.
epic.
So I'll roll my 2. I got a 5.
Awesome.
Hey, we're rolling pretty well tonight.
On all the things that matter the
Getting all the
most.
good rolls out. So
Yeah, get all the
it's
good rolls
shit
out, so
later.
I'm nervous.
Things are about to
Listen,
go.
I made a very beautiful flower crown for you, Mittens.
It fits just right over the ears.
Yeah, so you managed to make a flower crown. It's a little homely. It's got kind of like a bit of a handmade charm to it. Yeah. You know, it's definitely, it doesn't look, like it would be in a fashion catalog or anything, but
I'm not
it's
perfect.
really charming, I would say, in its way.
Could I spend a stress in order to push that?
I'm gonna say since you weren't there in this flashback, I'm gonna veto that. But
Alright.
also 5 is pretty good. So
Not bad,
you know,
not bad.
Yeah,
It's got a little Pete touch.
it just looks homemade.
I put it on. I go. You know what the most amazing thing about this is? It came from your heart. And I just want you to know this friendship.
We don't talk about it. It's okay. We don't talk about it. It's fine.
No,
It's fine. It's
you
fine. It's
need
fine.
to
It's fine.
hear
We don't
this.
talk about it.
Pete! You need to hear this, Pete.
I'm listening.
This friendship. It means so much. And I know you have a hard time showing your emotions. I know. We all come from different places.
It's fine.
I love it.
I'm really glad you like it. I didn't know if the colors would work or not.
It only works so well with my blue fur. You really understand how to make it pop.
Anyways, Jaina, what, did you pick something to match your nails?
Sorry.
I mean, I don't care about
Sorry
that.
about that.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I walked into something, didn't I?
No.
No.
Okay. How about this? And I'm wearing a velvety midnight blue deep V dress that kind of like hugs, and it kind of like mermaid skirts out with like a little slit on one side, and there's like a bronze colored necklace that's shaped like kind of branches that goes down the center, and fits in very nicely with the whole flower aesthetic that we've got going on here.
Classy.
So classy.
And yeah, just kind of like a, almost like a lacy kind of laser cut going through the velvet on the shoulders as it comes like down and down.
Living.
Feels nice, yeah?
You look.
Honestly,
I am breathless.
Thank you so much. And I got this for you, Kiri, and I pull out this like silky green suit. And it has like a lot of looseness in the shoulders, like some kind of like puffier like sleeves, a lot of movement, and it's lightweight. So this should be a little, comfortable. You won't get overheated in it.
Yeah, sure, but it seems like there might be a few buttons on it. Would you mind helping me button it up, please?
Oh, sure.
It's very like it's very like meet cute oh gosh, like those scenes in the middle of romance films where like they're just like very like breathless and like this close to each other's faces.
Slow-mo.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there buttoning it.
your head on my shoulder.
Pete's in the background looking for a green scarf to match.
Kiri does that like back arm graze like while she's like buttoning. Yeah.
It looks wonderful. You're even flustering me, Kiri, and you'll never understand why. I think we look great.
Honestly, I think we look
I think
fantastic.
we're ready to go. Do you have an outfit?
I switched my scarf
Okay.
to match Kiri's. That's all you're getting from
Proud
me.
of you. Yeah, that's okay.
Literally imagine Pete wearing something very similar to this exactly.
Oh no, it's the thought that counts.
Damn it, Kiri.
So
No, it's not.
I appreciated it, all right?
Pete,
What?
you're beautiful the way you are.
Thank you, Mittens. We need to focus now.
a lot of self-love happening on Rin Mara today. Yeah. You are all dolled up. The crew is dressed to the nines, and you make your way. Of course, Uma pings you a location, coordinates for you to
Thank you, Uma.
roll up to. And you make your way to the mansion.
as you approach,
Slicks his hair.
it's more of like a really, like an estate almost. And it has like synthetic, it's a big mansion with like synthetic grass, which is kind of rare. It's costs a lot of money to be able to do anything like that since there's not a whole lot of space on Rin Mara. But you roll up to this estate and you see the gates kind of are curling iron wrought gates that are something like out of a storybook or something, with a symbol of like 3 stars engraved into the iron. You see there's a line of guests that are equally well dressed, right? Going through the checkpoint for face scans. But on the other side, you also see a group of just regular folks, a healthy mix of both human and xeno, dressed as normal working class people. And they are protesting. As you approach closer, you see that they are all wearing this symbol of a spaceship and 2 like Saturn rings around it. And they are yelling outside of the gate. It's a little bit disjointed. You could tell it's not necessarily a super well-organized protest, but people are definitely outside of the gates yelling, which contrasts a lot to the group of well-dressed individuals entering.
Can we hear what they're yelling?
Yeah, you get bits and pieces of it. It's very general, like, you know, get the fuck out of here. We're never gonna let you be in charge. A lot of that, like.
As we sort of walk up, I imagine I'm on your shoulders and do a thing, and you just
I've got Kiri in my arm.
You ever notice that these political places are never anywhere humble?
Oh, absolutely. It's all a part of the thing, their thing. I can go on about this for a while, you know it. But I also look wild talking to my...
Oh, sorry. And then I played it.
Question, do I recognize this place, like this mansion? Would I know who this belongs to?
I'm gonna give you a luck roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a roll on the screen.
Ooh, okay.
Do a little luck. I don't get to roll too much in this game.
Yeah.
So this is my time to
Roll
roll.
when you can.
You recognize the symbol within the iron gates.
Which I have my own covered up right now. What's the makeup? You know.
It's the 3 stars. I would say you also recognize the symbol that the protesters have. Is widely recognized as the symbol of Rin Mara. It is the symbol of the working class. And I rolled pretty well, so I'm gonna say also that you know that it symbolizes independence and industries, the 2 rings surrounding the ships, right? If you remember, Rin Mara's biggest export is well-trained pilots and some bitchin' spaceships. So.
Awesome.
But I think the estate itself, you haven't been here.
Yeah, obviously though, I still continue to talk to my dead mate. This is I have some connections to, you know, my dad, all the corrupt leadership and stuff, so.
Do you think you might know some people yet, maybe?
I'm a little worried about it.
All right, you can always use my body to cover your face.
Okay.
I would say Mittens,
keep on.
That's actually a good point. Mittens, you also recognize the symbol because this tattoo that Jaina has is the same one that your mentor has on her forehead.
Yep. Yeah, you know.
Your mentor doesn't go super in depth into all of the politics of their previous life, but she is, she trained you. So you generally know a little bit of what's going on.
You know, cold stuff. Okay.
I don't really feel comfortable with these people having this kind of power.
I know, that's why. Okay, I shouldn't sing to my mate either.
No, you should. It's beautiful.
Thank you. We're really not great at this, are we?
No, we're killing it. We're killing
What are you two doing? while this is
I was
happening?
gonna say the whole time we've just been like interlocked arms.
Like, is there a line in order to enter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
gotcha.
can line up.
Yeah, I think we're in line. Yeah.
Just ever so
I
quietly.
think you trail behind. You probably get a look at the protesters and then follow.
Because Pete is just uncomfortable, but doing his best.
Great. You make your way through the line, and you two make it up to the front. There's a guard there who's, making sure that the machine and equipment is working properly. You see the face scans you. It lights up green. Yes, you're registered. It scans Pete, and it goes red. And the operator is like, sorry, man, I don't, you're not on the list, so.
Well, Kiri here. This is Kiri who just scanned and got an invitation.
Hi, Kiri. Yeah.
I'm their man. I'm like, they need me to walk around. I'm here to support them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man,
There
but
should be a +1 on there.
There's no +1s on the invitations. It was very explicit. There's no +1 registry, so.
I'm gonna try a command roll.
Okay, what are you saying to this person first?
I am going to say, because I don't think Kiri actually commands. I think it's a command roll, but he says it in a nice way.
Okay.
If it's okay, I'd love to speak to to whoever's running the party, because I won't be able to enjoy it unless I have somebody here guiding me.
Okay, yeah, make that roll.
All right. No, that's a 2.
There they
Too
are.
late to spend a stress for that.
I'm gonna say since you're there, yeah, I'll be nice.
like-
You can send us,
Or that,
you
you
can
like, I
spend a
kind of
stress.
almost like talk, I could also make it my own role as well for consort. If we want to
No,
go.
let's just
Okay.
spend a stress.
I'll spend a stress.
You can roll one more time, Kiri.
One more time. All right.
That last one was a 2. This one,
It's a 4.
it's a 4. So not a total failure. Not great.
Not great either.
The operator says, "Man, I don't know about all that. And he kind of dejectedly talks into his radio, and says, "Yeah, there's this Xeno here. He seems like he needs somebody with him. I know there's no +1s. Is that okay? Like I don't really know." And you get the go ahead to go ahead with Pete. But you feel a lot of eyes on you.
Oh. Okay, so we're now conspicuous instead of inconspicuous.
Yeah, I would say that is heightened due to the fact that Pete isn't necessarily as dressed up as everybody else. So.
Makes sense.
I still like your scarf.
Thank you. It's the rolls, babes. I don't know what
No,
to
it makes
tell you.
sense. No, it makes sense.
Gotta
I
roll
get
some
it.
dice in this game.
No, it makes sense. I understand.
But you two enter without a problem, and then we have Jaina with your mink.
All right.
You see the same thing happens. You get face scanned. It turns green.
Before.
Emerson, I don't like it when you look at me like that.
I love it.
What are you about to lay?
So here's gonna happen. I would like to attune, if I can. And what I would like to do is pull like one of them James Bond moves where like I slow my heart rate all the way down so I go into basically cardiac arrest. So I seem dead.
Oh my god, I love that.
This is a desperate roll.
For sure.
Yeah, it's desperate. We gotta get into this party.
Do you understand the consequences of rolling bad?
Take a gambit dice.
Can I take
a gambit die.
Yeah, you can take gambits.
Trying to see if it
I think Jaina, you could take a stress to help Mittens out if you wanted to.
I would.
I would say since we literally just talked about you taking another point in attune, you have connection to the same thing that Mittens has connection to. I would say just you being there would help.
Stress. We're gonna roll 4.
You can do that.
Y'all.
Come on, dead mink.
Whatever, it's good content either way. I don't care. So, if your character dies, that's on you.
I see a 6.
No, those are 2 6s.
2 6s and 2 5s.
Listen,
Wow.
Emerson is here to ruin the
dice like
fucking
you.
day.
I know you're a little sad I didn't die right now.
Because I'm such an evil GM.
So evil.
Hand me that pink dice back. Gambit spent.
Gambit spent. 1 down.
1 down. That can be recharged though, based
Yes,
on
it can.
rolls. So you close your eyes, and you are suddenly in that same space that you find yourself in whenever you attempt to attune with the constant. You feel a little bit more comfortable. You can kind of sense the aura of Jaina next to you. It's comforting, and you feel somehow heightened by her presence. She has a lot of latent energy that she doesn't know how to use, but you do know how to use it. And so your mind quiets, you are in space, and you feel your heart rate slow and slow and slow. And not only that, you feel your body go cold in the physical world. You are effectively a dead cat otter.
I give my mink a couple of reassuring scratches.
And
Don't respond. I am dead.
the guy waves you through, no problem. Another high-profile socialite joining the party. And you make your way into the mansion. Pete and Kiri are already inside, but Jaina, as you enter, you are surrounded by a crowd of all different types of well-dressed individuals. As you look around further, you start to see there's a couple people with the same tattoos as you know, that you're recognizing. You look over and you're like, oh, I think I know that person. I think I've seen that person before. And then the same thing happens. You look over and like, oh, that seems like somebody that maybe my dad would be friends with, but I don't know. And you go further into the ballroom, and you see, as the ceilings heighten, and there are chandeliers with these like beautiful crystals just adorned with these like floating black and green kind of like twinkling. It's almost giving a reflective effect on the room. It's gorgeous. But as you enter, you also see a giant hollow screen in front of you, and it's a face that you recognize. This is the face of your father, Albinius Dune. And that's where we'll go to break.
Dad!
Dad!
Papa.
Hello! Thanks for tuning in to Infinite-Sided Dice Rolling Through Space. This game was so much fun to play, and we hope that you're enjoying watching it as much as we enjoyed playing it. Before the episode's over, it would mean a lot if you could drop us a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really like what we do and you want us to continue producing actual plays of this quality, please consider joining our Patreon. Once you join our Patreon, you get access to a patron-only Discord server, plus a bunch of other behind-the-scenes stuff. You can find the link to that in the description box below. Now, if you can't join our Patreon right now, that's totally okay. Just go ahead and follow us on social media and maybe send this video to a friend. All right, I think that's it from me, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye!
And we're back. Yeah, so you walked into this party, and that is what you see.
I look up at that image of my dad and just, you would be here. And I'm just gonna try to find a corner to duck around so that now that we're in, Mittens cannot be on my shoulders dead. So I'm just trying to find a little corner to like hide, duck around.
Question for Jaina real quick.
Yeah.
Would we know what your dad looks like? Would you have shared that with us?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
she's been
cool.
pretty open
All right,
with
cool.
all of this.
I just want to know if it's like a huh or an oh shit moment.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
an oh shit
definitely a
moment.
little bit of an oh shit moment. But we're gonna figure this out.
Amazing.
Let's see. Can I do a kind of skulk, kind of hide out of sight for a minute? Oh wait. For what if I just have 1 pip? Do I roll 2 and
roll
take the
2 and you
lowest?
take the
okay,
lower.
so I got 4 on that first one and a 5 on the second, so it's a 4.
Yeah, it's a mixed success. You managed to find like a hallway leading to like a bathroom dressing area, you know, a powder room, if you will. So there are people around, but there's less people around.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go into a stall and just. I'm all right. I'll just yell at everybody. Oh my God. Everything's okay in here. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was feeling pretty good.
Okay. Sorry.
Saw this light.
You got a little, I got a little worried there.
Oh yeah, there was no trick I
a little
learned back in the commune.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah, I'm good.
You can probably just follow along now. I don't think you have to stay on my shoulders.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I mean, were you cozy?
I mean, it was a little cozy,
Nah,
but...
walk, it's fine.
Okay. Anyways, I think we should find the others. I do need to be careful here, because this is some kind of, I don't know, ceremony for my dad.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Did you not see that?
I'm pretty sure I was kind of dead.
I don't know if you could, like, see things from
No,
where
I
you
was
were.
pretty feeling spiritual there.
Oh, okay. Tell me about that later.
Your dad?
Oh, yeah. There's out there, you'll see it.
That's not good.
Picture.
We don't like him, right?
No.
No, he's
Awful. He uses his religious power to, you know.
right, because
say
the whole
gross
right, because we
things.
did the right.
And yeah,
This isn't good.
he's not great. This actually makes sense why he'd be at a political gala. So, yeah.
But there's power and influence.
You know it.
There's people you don't want them to be there.
Meanwhile, Pete and Kiri, where are you?
I'm gonna say that I lost sight and just kind of trying to keep an eye out for Jaina and Mittens while also explaining to Kiri that Jaina's father is a big old head up on the screen like, hey, Jaina's dad is here. And I know you don't know what he looks like, but I do, and that's his face up there.
Oh, that's awful. I wonder how she's feeling right now.
You're so fucking sweet. God, it like almost annoys me, but then warms my heart a little bit at the same time.
Well,
And I feel like we've already been approached 4 separate times because of how beautiful he is.
Yeah, like a really pretty, like blue skin Xeno influencer type comes up and she's like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen anybody that looks like you at one of these things. What's your name?
That's one way to approach about it.
Hi, I'm Kiri, and that perfume.
It's over this way.
Oh, sorry. And that perfume, it smells like marigolds. Where did you get that? And he does the meet cute where it's like very like right at the nape of her neck.
She goes,
Just like, Pete kind of goes,
wow, you are like so sweet. I got this designer. Sorry, who are you?
Oh, this is one of my very best friends, Pete Meyer.
I keep an eye on this one, you know, leading him around, helping him out.
And from what I know, what everybody tells me, Pete's a very handsome fella. And I'm gonna roll the wingman. And so, What is that even?
That feels like sway to me.
Is that the sway?
Feels like
Okay.
sway to me.
Okay.
Pete pushes back his little slick of hair.
I do have a move called I'm a Doctor, Not A, since I'm playing the Stitch playbook.
Okay.
You can push yourself to roll your doctor rating while performing a different action. Yeah.
You do have to take a stress for that, don't
I
you?
am taking a stress for that, yes.
Okay.
Let's see how this feels. That's a 3.
It's hard to believe. It's okay. Pete understands.
Wow, that is
not
like
everybody's type.
so nice. I love a good project. Can I get a picture with you for
Yeah, I'll
my
take it.
vlog? No, that's okay. And she, instead of letting you take the picture, which would have been easier, she sets up her device on a timer and she puts it down there like a fit check. And she actually records a video and she starts doing a fit check. Okay, so the shoes are Prada. The dress is, and you're just standing there next to her as she's doing that. And then she kind of nudges you and she's like, what are you wearing?
Nothing of your concern because you were so mean to my friend.
Wow, you just ruined my video. Whatever. She leaves.
Pete's cheeks get just like a little red.
Okay, Pete, I'm really sorry about that.
Honestly, I'm used to it. That was really like.
I know this isn't like something that I usually ask you to do, but can we steal from them later?
Yes. I don't know how I'm supposed to say no to that.
Side mission.
I don't know how I'm supposed to say no to that.
It's like in Skyrim, you just picked up another side quest.
Pete literally has never been asked this by Kiri ever, and so I'm straight distraught. Like, of course we
Yeah,
can.
there's like a couple other people that like mosey around and give you the eyes. You still kind of feel like you're being watched a little bit, like
standout-ish.
by the waitstaff and stuff. And you definitely stick out, both of you, for different reasons. So you do feel kind of the eyes of the crowd. on
Okay.
you.
Which is why I'm a little nervous to be looking for Jaina and Mittens.
Well,
So let's just like keep doing some reconnaissance and just lingering
Speaking
around
of
the
Jaina
party.
and Mittens,
Wait a minute. You were talking about your dad. Here's the thing, is that I was a little sleepy there for a second, and I had a moment where I remembered all the lore. It was in this space called Discord.
That's
That I had it.
You know,
It's crazy.
space is
I was
chaotic.
feeling very discordant, if you will. So it all came back together. This isn't good.
No.
Because the last thing I remember is that they'll use damn near any means necessary to stay in power.
Yeah.
Including Moira.
Do you think someone? What? Do you think someone's gonna get murdered here?
Somebody could definitely get moited. I don't know. Okay, listen. We
Okay,
gotta go.
yeah.
We gotta go find
We gotta get the safe.
Pete and Kiri.
We gotta reconnect. Yeah.
So okay. We leave the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll just try to go find them. I kind of is
Walking around.
Is there anybody
Oh no.
in the bathroom with us?
yeah, there's like 2 women there that are fixing their makeup and kind of shooting the shit.
Great.
Not like pooping, like talking.
I didn't think they were. I was.
I realized my choice of idiom was poorly timed.
No,
the thought
it was
crossed.
beautifully
Yeah,
timed.
the thought crossed everyone's
Yeah, it was on
mind.
purpose,
It was, so
obviously.
it was super on purpose. Yes, ma'am. I assume they don't care.
No,
that this Hermink is talking now. So we're just.
Well, we're in like a separate little stall.
Okay,
They
but
might hear sounds.
we're leaving.
Yeah, we're going. That's right. It's fine. Let's go.
It's fine. Let's just get out of here. You know what? Who cares what other people think?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a private moment with you and your mate.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like that's been the overarching theme of today, is who cares what people think.
Who cares what people think?
We're really getting as educational as possible here, and I appreciate it.
Listen, fam.
Masterclass on loving yourself.
You must love yourself.
This
Anyway.
Yeah, you make your way out of the stall. The women don't really pay any attention to you.
Can we can we see him?
Them? Yeah, you can find them pretty easily. I mean, both of them, like I said, stick out like a sore thumb, both in different ways. I feel like at this point, a lot of people are giving kind of a wide berth around both of you, too. Not really wanting to... interact.
I think we need to help them.
I think so.
They're looking a little worse for the wear. I don't know if we should have paired them together.
But
They're
it was
cute,
kind of
though.
really opposite. Yeah.
I mean, look at them. All right,
Let's help them.
let's do this.
I'll just go over to your general vicinity, and with my mink, just kind of knock into somebody a little bit and try to like get them to spill their glass. Could we do like a little bit of a scramble, maybe?
Sure.
Okay. I don't have anything in that. But we're gonna.
Oh,
see
then
what happens.
I'm gonna assist you.
Okay.
Wait, am I still on your shoulders, or did I
No, I
walk
think
out?
you're just walking next to me now.
Kicking the person in the shins.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to raise the risk factor.
Okay, wait, I don't kick him in the shins.
You said it out loud. We have to do it now.
All right, no, fine, go for broke.
So you're rolling 1 instead of rolling with disadvantage, which is great, but also
Now-
if you
now
fail,
it's-
it'll be more
Oh,
of
okay.
an issue.
It's gonna be
right?
real good.
Who cares what people think? It's a 1.
Oh,
I love everything.
everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Oh no.
Who cares what people think? As you say that to yourself, Mittens kicks somebody in the shins. That person happens to be a security guard.
And this is like right when I was like, oh, look, it's Jaina and
you bump
Never
into
mind,
him.
Never mind.
He's kind of a bigger, imposing figure. You see that he seems to be like the muscle of the guards, right? You bump into him at first, and he kind of turns like, just kind of confused, and then he gets kicked. And goes, oh! And he looks down at Mittens, and he is going to attempt to grab you and escort you out.
I'll just say, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I wish you said, oh Lord, I'm so sorry. I did not see you there. My foot slipped.
It seems like it kind of rolled me. I'd love to make a roll about this.
Oi.
We have now moved into a desperate position.
Yep.
Can I use sway?
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
You have a
feel-
gambit dice also.
I feel like I'd like to help you. I think I want to go, oh, I'm so sorry. My cat is so clumsy. Ooh, those muscles are so strong.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this eyesight.
Okay, so if you're spending a stress to help, he can roll with another die. That does not change the difficulty
Okay.
of what you are attempting to
Roll
do.
with another die. Roll.
Don't hurt that. Got a 6.
Is that a 6 again? We're gonna take you to Vegas.
Amazing.
Statistically improbable.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I have never rolled this well in my entire life.
Listen, if there was any time to do it,
It was when you kick a security
when you
guard
kick a security
in the
guard.
shins.
All right. I'll give it to you. Because you roll so well, and I have to. I'm bound by the game.
And a 4.
You managed to convince him that you slipped or something of that nature, and he kind of looks just confused.
I like pet his shin. Like, I'm so sorry.
Sure, we'll say it's that. It's your emotional support training.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Listen, life comes at you hard, and sometimes the blind leading the blind. I apologize.
Are they talking about me at this point? or-
No, just let them do
all
their
right.
thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Let them get their thing.
You see his shoulders kind of relax a bit, and he just says, "Well, move along then."
So
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, all right. And I'll turn to these supposed strangers and be like, oh, that was embarrassing. I can't believe that just happened. How are you enjoying this party? What's going on? What do we need to do next?
What do you mean, what's going on?
I don't know.
Dad's face is up on the fucking
wall.
wall.
I know. We should probably get out of this area.
Pete says everybody's looking at us.
Yes.
Everybody is looking.
Everybody's looking at you.
I don't know what to do about
All
that.
right, here's the question.
Okay.
We need to get up to the second floor. We gotta find an office. So what is the general layout?
This place.
if you have one.
I'm trying to think of, I do have one. I'm trying to think if you would have it or not.
Maybe we do a study roll.
I mean, if we
You can call for a flashback and say that you actually scouted this place out.
well, I mean, mostly like, what do I see right now?
Right now, in front of you?
Yeah, we're right now in front of
Great.
you.
Yeah, you are in a large, almost like a banquet hall.
Okay.
There are lots of well-dressed, celebrities, political figures, all sorts, influencer types. It's a lot of important people in the room. You see wait staff that all seem to have communication devices. You see a couple security guards, like the one that you just kicked in the shins. You
Tripped
see
into.
a lot of the guests are avoiding these two or looking over and kind of whispering at each other, like, oh, they really let anybody in. That kind of vibe. And I'm gonna say, as you're looking around, you also see a man enter through the middle of the room, and a lot of heads turn, and you hear almost like a light applause of people as this man walks up onto like a raised platform within the ballroom, almost like a stage, and he addresses the crowd. Thank you all for attending. It means so much to me that you have all pledged your support of the Order, to the Order of the Cosmic Fates. I know that bringing in a new era of politics can be a little strained and uncomfortable, but we have to push ourselves to be uncomfortable for real great change to happen. So thank you all for coming, and enjoy the party. And this man looks a lot like Jaina, but he's older. He's got the same tattoo right on his forehead of a green star, 2 black. This is the symbol of the Order of the Cosmic Fates. And oddly, he has almost the same eyes as her.
Head down.
Shit. I honestly didn't realize they got this powerful.
I actually didn't either. My source in the noble house did not say anything about this.
Are you attempting to hide?
I want to hide. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like also in that, like everyone's attention being turned towards him, just trying to take Kiri and I kind of into that, like outskirts of the group of people, so we're not in the center being stared at anymore.
Sure. Okay. So I would
could roll for
say
that if you
that feels like skulk to me from both of you.
Oh
Okay,
no.
I got nothing in it. Let's go.
I have nothing in it either.
And then
2 and take the worst, right?
Yeah, we'll resolve this, and then you can figure out what you want to do right now.
3.
Oh, what?
You're stealing all the good rolls, Emerson. They need a roll too.
I need to roll good numbers.
Yeah, so with the attention being drawn towards Albinius, you try to use this as an opportunity to back up and kind of disappear into the outskirts of the crowd, but in doing so, you actually
Several people on the way.
you bump into a fancy lady,
And she does spill her drink on her white real mink. And she just says like, oh, I'm sorry, can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to, so much attention on him, and I just wanted that focus to be there and get a better angle from back here so we could really see, listen, and watch. I'm so sorry. I could try to take that to a bathroom.
It's fine. I'll have it taken to the dry cleaners.
I'm really sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to. You're very
She's
beautiful.
ignoring you. You are not there to hurt.
Okay. My bad. I'm real sorry about that.
But you feel like maybe you aren't super hiding. Jaina, what do you want to do right now?
I think I want to do a flashback.
Sure.
Why not? Let's say we had the address of this place, but we didn't really have any detail about who it belonged to, so the best we could do was set up a type of plan to maybe cut the power for like a brief minute when we really needed some help. So I'd like to see if there's a way that we could have put off like a like use like a detonator or hacking tools to maybe just cut the lights for a minute or two while we get ourselves together.
I gladly would have rigged that together for
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say this is a 2-stress flashback.
Love
because
it.
There's a lot of
Okay.
planning and there's also items involved. There is also security at this estate, so it would have been a little bit hard, but I'm gonna allow you to do it. So what exactly do you want to do? Would you rather hack the power and plan a power outage, or would you rather set off a detonator?
I think we want to be a little more subtle and just cut the power for a minute.
Yeah.
Subtle has been our strong suit this whole
Absolutely.
time.
Can we then say during this flashback?
Yeah.
So we have you who doesn't need sight, and then I'm going to use night vision goggles
Okay.
to just sort of be like lead them toward the stairs.
Absolutely.
Great. So let's do the flashback first. So you flash back to earlier in the day. This is before your fashion montage. You scope out the estate and are able to. I'm going to say earlier in the day. It's easier to get in. So I'm still going to want like a skulk roll from somebody. I feel.
Who has the best one?
It's not going to be desperate though, right? The stakes aren't going to be as high.
I have no skull.
I got a little bit.
I
to peep?
None.
I've got
So you got one pip?
And whoever skulks in is also going to have to be the one who hacks.
See, I've got the hacking, I just don't got the skulking.
Yeah, what if,
I could skulk with you.
why don't we do it together? Or I can provide a distraction outside. Maybe I'll disguise myself as a cook and kind of throw up a hubbub about where are the supplies? Is it possible to do that to like help her that way? Help Pete that way.
Very
yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld. Where are the supplies?
Where's the cooking?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right.
So I guess for
Sure.
me, that would be
I'm
a
gonna
sort of sway.
I'm gonna say narratively, you're a bit of a fashionista, so I'm gonna say that you can get an outfit that resembles a chef's outfit. This is, I don't know if you have a whole chef's hat with you, but I'm gonna say
probably not.
narratively, I think that's justified enough.
Yes.
And you cause a distraction, so you can take a stress to give Pete an additional die for the skulk roll.
And so I have none, so it would have been one die.
So
So now I
it'll
get
just
two,
be-
or just the one.
it'll just be-
Okay.
One.
Is this on top of the 2 for earlier for
Yes.
the whole scenario? Okay, cool.
Could I have taken one of those 2 stresses for the whole scenario, so they only took 1 from it?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you could go ahead, erase 1 stress, Pete takes
I'll
one.
add it.
Narratively, I really want you to be wearing the apron that you got me.
Yes, it is that apron, and I have like a whole little white outfit underneath it. That's some like wide leg pants that look a little fancy. My hair slicked back, and I just walk on from the street, and I'm like, where are all the supplies? I was supposed to start cooking hours ago, but traffic was out of control. I need to get started cooking now, and I'm just gonna try to like yell at the security guards.
Yeah, it's giving chef couture.
And here goes Pete.
Yeah, give me that roll.
Skulking in the background. Emerson, give me that. Good luck. A 4.
4 is not bad.
Could be worse.
Better than a 1.
Sure could be worse.
Better than a 1.
You managed to do it.
All right.
Um,
If I have to talk to anybody on the way, I'm down to try. I have consort.
I'm just thinking real quick. This is stupid. You managed to do it. You skulk in through the gates. But in doing so, you lose your footing. And one of the spikes on the gates, catches you, and you take 1 harm.
Owie.
Owie. All right. One harm down.
Poor Pete, always tripping over his own feet.
Something stupid.
But you managed to make your way there unnoticed, and you are able to hack into the system. If
You want me to roll for a hack?
I would love that.
Okay. So if it's just one marked, it's one die.
One die.
Okay. Just let this be a good hack. Or not.
What was it?
A 2. Listen, I'm blaming him.
I'm gonna say you attempt to hack into this system, and it is very much unlike that of the security systems you're used to working with on your ships.
Makes sense.
You know, I think it's just a different coding language, and you're struggling a bit, and I think that this opportunity is lost.
Damn it.
So we cut back to the present. This would have been when the power went out, but it doesn't.
Yes, I look over and I'm like, I could use a cigarette right now as a signal to you, and you're just.
I'm like hitting the, I set it up anyways and tried, and I'm like hitting it like.
Is it
not?
is it dark now?
No. No, it's not.
No, Kiri, it's not dark.
Oh, okay.
Gotta figure something
I don't
else
think it worked.
out. We tried.
Everybody's looking at
At this
me.
point,
Oh boy.
sorry y'all, we're on a
is
clock.
Oh no.
Yes, we are.
Oh
That's
no.
how this game works, there's clocks.
Oh no.
At
there's
this
clocks.
point,
Fuck.
I didn't want to worry that.
you make
Told
eye
you I didn't want
contact
to go into the party.
with a one Albinius Dune, your father, from across the room. You see a flicker of emotion and across his face, and then immediate masking in the way that he so often does when he's around people. And he makes a beeline towards you.
I'm going to sit there. I'm going to stand with my arms crossed, and I'm just going to challenge him as he's coming forward. And I'm going to kind of side mount to you all. I'll be a distraction. You need to go.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Jaina, darling, it's been quite some time since I've seen you.
Sure has, Dad. What's going on?
Well, you're here, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't know why I'm here. What are you doing?
Well, I am running for office.
Oh, yeah, great, because, power over an entire cult of people wasn't enough.
Darling, it's not power, it's an understanding. We have morals, and we just want to be able to spread the goodwill of the constant to the people of Rin Mara.
You can keep telling yourself that, but I know about the vials.
Well, Jaina, I'm still glad that you're here, whether we agree on everything or not. Your presence is enough support for me, and it's really great to see your face. And he reaches over and wipes the makeup from your forehead. So now your matching tattoo is exposed.
I'll just slap his hand away and look up at him. And, usually I feel like parents say this to their kids, but I'm disappointed in you.
Well, I know that we have our differences and you are at a difficult age, but I know that you will come to see my point of view, and I really hope that we can be a family again.
Well, keep on hoping.
Have you tried any of the beverages? And he leads you over to the catering table.
No, how's this one?
Meanwhile,
At that moment, when you were like, go, I'll be a distraction, have we narratively said that we've figured out where the stairs are? Do we know where the stairs
you
are?
can find the stairs.
Okay. So
They're not roped off or anything. It's just like, you're at a party, you wouldn't go up the stairs. So there's nobody going up the stairs, but you can see where they are.
I always go up the stairs at the party.
all right. I'm gonna sort of start making my way toward the stairs.
Sure.
I assume.
I will also try to.
Is there like a perception roll in this game?
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Great idea.
I would say like study is is
Study.
very close.
Can I do a study?
I would love for you to do a study roll right now.
5.
Great.
Just share.
I want
All I'm asking is to share the good.
I'm just attuned with the constant.
As
side of the
are-
table sucks.
As you are skittering around, making your way towards the stairs underfoot of all of these guests, you see a vent.
A vent?
There's a vent, yeah, nearby. An air vent.
Well, if there's an air vent, there's one thing old Mittens loves most. It's an air vent! So, I sort of like dust myself off, and I look at them and I go, I got this.
Are you about to go in that?
I'm about to go in this air vent.
Wait,
Stair.
Mittens, wait. We don't know where to go yet.
Yeah, go upstairs, and I'm gonna try to sneak it from above. I'm not thinking about this at all. I saw an air vent.
I
I'm gonna say
Narratively?
I'll jump in and help. I would say there's two ways you can go about this. You can either sneak into the air vent with skulking, or I can see a world in which you attune to the constant to kind of give you a little boost in there and shroud you in darkness a bit. So I'll give you one of two rolls.
Well, attune.
I had an idea about I can guide him to where he needs to go, but I don't think you're gonna like it. Okay, so I see some vibrations, right? If somebody would pull the fire alarm, there's enough metal around the safe that I can know where the safe is, so then you can sneak in and figure out where the safe is
I'm gonna
upstairs.
say mechanically that's a little busted. So
No,
I'm gonna
it's
say
a
you
little
aren't
busted?
able to do that.
Okay.
I think also with the fire alarm, you have heightened senses, right? I think a fire alarm
Yeah.
going off would be overwhelming a little bit. I don't
okay.
know if you'd be able to pinpoint exactly where something is
Okay.
that's that far away because it's on a different floor.
So, yeah, I'm gonna attune, but I'm also going to say, okay. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna go on. You just start heading upstairs, right? It's in.
No one will notice.
Well, no. The point is that people will notice,
All right.
right?
They're already all looking at us, so
That is a good point.
I'm just trying to find
Just say you're looking for like the bathroom.
Am
or-
I team distraction again?
Do you want to come with me?
I mean, I do, but then also it sounds like I'd be better at this.
You know what? I have an idea. How about we settle this with an engagement roll?
Ooh.
Do you remember engagement rolls? So I roll to see how we just get there.
let's do it.
Okay.
You'll get dice based on the different things you have. I'll say since we talked about attuning, I'm gonna give you a die for that. Since Jaina is distracting the host and probably drawing a little bit more attention, I'll give you a die for that.
All right.
We'll say I'm gonna give you. How hard is this gonna be? I'll give you one more die because I think it's a little bit desperate. And I'll roll it out here so you can all see. Highest is 4, so not a total failure. We smash cut to being in the room with the safe. You make your way through the vents. You're
Just
able to
Mittens, or
attune
did we get up
using
there?
the constant. While that is happening, I would say you all have communication devices. I think you're able to map a little bit of what happens. But before you can get to the safe, I think you fall through one of the vents into a separate room.
Down.
And now you are lost.
Mittens.
Wait, what's inside the room?
Yeah, what's inside the room? What kind of room am I in?
So this room, it looks like a bedroom. It is a 4-post bed, very princessy. It's
draped in greens and whites. You look over, you see a wardrobe that's full of dresses that might fit a young woman. And you see a picture on the desk of Albinius and what seems to be a very young girl.
If I go over to said picture, does that very young girl look kind of familiar?
Yeah. She doesn't have the tattoo yet, but she's wrapped in a little robe,
It's cool.
the same colors as
And then to myself, I go, it's her freaking house. How does she not know where the hell we were going? For fuck's sake. All right, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, she's really blocking out some memories. Okay.
I think it's safe to assume that you know that this isn't Jaina's house, but this might be a room that he would want her to stay in if she came to visit.
That makes it sadder.
Yeah, what can I say?
I look at the picture and I go, I'm depressed.
And with that, you're able to track, Mittens kind of clues you in as to where to go. I'm gonna say you get up
Sneaking up the stairs.
the stairs. You're able to elude most of the guards, but as you're going up, you pass by a window and you do see there are security drones outside. And they are scanning the area around.
Okay.
And it does kind of clock that there is somebody that is not on the ground floor. Not immediate cause for concern for the host, but there is somebody who is going up the stairs, and he's aware.
All right. Gosh, where could this bathroom be? Let's, I swear, Kiri, we're gonna find it. Let's go.
But you are able to make your way up to the room with the safe.
All right.
Mittens, after making a bit of a ruckus, meets you there.
I
Jaina,
also
what are
like
you
to
doing right now?
imagine, just really quickly for flavor,
Sure.
you just catch me like somersault rolling, like trying to sneak around, even though just right out in the hallway.
Please, dear God, yes. I'm like, Mittens, we can see you.
Oh.
Jaina, what are you doing at this moment? You are at the catering table getting...
Heads up, we found the safe, Jaina. We found the safe.
I have a drink in my hand. My dad brought me over to the refreshments. And I'm just kind of listening to him go off and on about all of the things that they're trying to spread the word of the constant and the order of whatever. Cosmic
We're actually building other rooms so that different members of the order would be able to stay with us on site and help us with our pursuits of engaging with the cosmological constant and
Yeah. So like, what is it? Brainwashing? Yeah. Great.
Jaina, you were always quick. No, not brainwashing, just sharing our knowledge with the world. Don't you believe that education should be free?
Not in this way. Yeah, so this has been great. A good little reunion. It's been a while. Can't say that I've really enjoyed it, but I'd rather not be talking to you at this moment. You don't seem to hear the things that I have to say. You twist it and you make it this weird, I don't know if I can keep talking to you anymore.
I understand, Jaina. I think, healing is very important to me as well. I hope that you can take the time for yourself and eventually we would be able to talk about where we are and our future and whether or not you'd be interested in attuning more with the gift that you have.
Yeah, it's there. I've sensed it. It's made itself a little more obvious lately.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's told me a lot of great things about this. But we'll get to that another time.
I will leave you to the refreshments. Please feel free to mingle with the guests. There's lots of wonderful, like-minded individuals here, and I'm sure you'd be able to make some friends with these folks and, maybe get a job or two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still don't have a job. Do you have like a room I could just go take a minute in?
Of course. And he leads you up the stairs. And he says, I was kind of hoping this would be a bit of a welcome home present, but since you've decided to join in the festivities of today, I thought I could show you now. And he takes you into the room that I described earlier. 4-post bed. It's very clean. It's very your style. Very minimalist and posh, and he definitely knows you very well. There's a wardrobe full of beautiful gowns that you could change into or take, and there's the picture on the desk. Take as much time as you need. I completely understand where you're coming from. This is your home too.
Yeah, thanks for listening. I'll see you later.
And he leaves.
I'm going to go over to that picture and just put it down on the desk and take a minute. Hey, where are you? And try to reconnect with my group.
Oh, you hear da-da-da.
Mittens.
Just ignore Mittens.
Sorry.
We're I think, up. Are we on the top floor? Where are we? I actually don't know.
You got there.
Second floor.
Yeah, you have made it to the room with the safe, which is
in a creepy little shrine room.
Creepy little shrine room.
Yeah, it's a bedroom. I don't know.
All right, get upstairs. We have this safe.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Wait, is this the bedroom that Mittens just fell out of the ceiling of? Like,
Oh, where was you? Your picture was up there.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, how you doing?
not great.
Listen,
You know,
Thanks for
it's really hard. You
we
know,
don't like talking about the dad stuff, but it's something we can absolutely talk about
Yeah,
another
it's just
time.
a safe space. You know,
I love you guys.
parents are hard.
They are. And this one sucks.
Yeah,
but
no,
we-
I know him personally.
wish you could've met my
It sucks.
I should have met your dad too. But
Way better than that asshole.
this actually makes me way more interested in finding this safe. So
All right, get up
give
here.
me your coordinates and we'll figure it out.
while they are talking, I was hoping that I could use the stethoscope in my fine med kit in order to try and open the safe.
yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna say that would be your role ability of using your doctor role instead of hack, if you want.
Awesome.
I think that is a fair assumption.
Okay, so I get to roll 2. That's a 4.
We'll take that over the
Yeah, I'll take that over the 1. Yeah.
4. Cool, you guys.
bitch. Maybe I could have spent a stress to help out. It's too
So this is
late.
what happens.
Fantastic.
Jaina, you are in that room. You have just communicated with your crew over your devices. They send you the coordinates. This is something that you're used to. You get their location, and it's very precise because it's a sci-fi game. And you are able to locate the exact room that they're in.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's Find My iPhone. And you make your way into the safe, and as you enter, you see Mittens is a little bit dusty from crawling through an air vent. Pete is standing watching guard, I presume, of just offering some support, and Kiri is kneeled in front of the safe with a stethoscope. And as he is kind of turning the tumblers and trying to hack into the safe, he cracks it open. It pops open just fine. And then an alarm starts going off.
Oh no, we didn't think about that, did we? We are.
Now, is there, like, can I see where the alarm's coming from? Is it something that I can
It's
try
everywhere.
to rig real quick?
It's the whole mansion.
All right.
You are
Yeah.
not near the control panel, unfortunately, because you are in an office with a safe, not in like
Yep.
a control room, right?
Makes sense.
It's open?
It's open. You open the safe and you find a small data drive.
I wouldn't be able to see, so I just
I swipe
I
it.
push everything. Can I like just push
Yeah, just put it
everything
all out.
inside of the safe inside of a bag?
Yeah, so there's a couple data drives. There's also a couple paper documents.
Yeah,
This is fully only information is what's in the safe. You would assume if he had money, it would be somewhere else. And so you managed to grab all of the documents. The sirens are going off. Woo, woo, woo. You really don't have time.
How high up are we? Like, floor-wise?
You were on the 3rd floor. There's a window outside.
window.
There are drones, right? You saw the drones nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're good.
I go over and I shut. The door's been shut, I assume. Never mind. Well, the door's
Occasionally, I'm,
shut.
like,
I just want to
peeking.
make sure that the
Yeah,
door's
door's
shut.
shut. Occasionally me peeking in to see if anybody's running around the corner.
Is there anything we can move in front of the door?
There's a desk you could move.
Help me move the desk.
Yeah, Pete moves the desk in front of the door, and as you're doing that and you hear the wood scraping against the floor, you also hear, because it's wood, because he's wealthy,
course.
so, you know.
Part of me is a
bougie.
little happy to scrape
Space
up
wood.
his floor.
And you hear kind of like loud commotion downstairs. Guests are like screaming and they're like filing out because they're panicking. You do hear footsteps running up the stairs, the floor below you.
When we look out of the third story window, what is directly outside? Is it the valet or?
Yeah, so right outside you see their courtyard, right, with artificial grass. If you look directly below you, you see the window to the second floor, which has a balcony on it. So you could presumably try to jump down there, or you know, find something to help you on your way down.
Could we roll as a group to all jump down together?
Listen, I'm here for it.
We got spy gear in our
Sure. Yeah. Do you have any gear that you can add to your load right now?
I
that would help
definitely
you?
have my spy gear on me for sure.
Me as well.
I'm gonna say spy gear counts. I feel like there'd be rope. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rope, some kind of rope or
cable
cables.
telling thing.
Any kind of thing like that.
And
He
because
pulls
it's
out 8 carabiners.
just classic rock climbing equipment, not even like space rock climbing.
No, just classic
like
carabiners.
Classic figure eights. Great. I imagine I have like in my head, it's one of those like jump out of the window. Of
course it is.
And like shoot a little plunger that like sticks
Absolutely.
to the wall.
Yeah. That's gonna be harder to do, but you can do it. It'll look cool.
No, I securely put my rope and I'm not jumping out
I
the
go,
window.
not fast enough. And I run out the window
You son
and I
of a
jump
bitch.
and I go pew.
That's always nice on their feet.
Okay, so are there, okay, before I actually do that, are there any drones? We know there are drones outside, but are there any currently at the window?
Not at the window. You can see they're kind of circling the property a little bit. If you take a minute to observe them, you could probably time it properly that you miss them. You're not sure if these drones have weapons or if they're purely just security scanning everything.
That's fine.
Pete saw them scanning.
Yeah.
That's really the only information you have on them.
Right, I'm like, guys, we gotta get out of here. This is happening fast. And at that point, I'm like, follow me.
Okay.
I make that stupid face.
Just like that. There goes Mittens. All right, just start. What should we roll for with that?
Yeah, what should I roll?
Rigging
Rig?
might make sense.
Rig.
Is there scrap roll? Is the other one right?
Scramble.
Scramble. Yeah, let's do. You could do scramble. I think
I
that
got
makes
2 in
sense.
scramble.
Yeah, can you just roll for us?
I think I want to roll from everybody.
Oh,
just
yeah,
to see if
absolutely.
you can get
no.
rolling your way down. Are
I
you trying to
was-
make this look cooler by jumping out and then doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you already said it.
this will raise the difficulty for you.
for you. Pete's
Destroy
taking
me.
it. Not sweet time, but Pete's taking it seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Sixes?
I got a 6.
Was it 1?
2.
Got a 4.
Okay. Well, let's go
Great.
around the table. Danny,
I got 2 1s.
2 1s.
2.
I got a 6.
6.
I got a 4.
Great.
We did it.
I know.
Hell yeah.
I think I waited till last.
Sure. I think we start with Mittens, of course, naturally. Mittens.
Fucking idiot.
You've been having some fun doing some super spy stuff. You're feeling pretty confident. You are singing your own theme song. As you jump through this window, you turn around to shoot your cable. Like we'll say the grappling hooks, why not? To the window to help you get in. And as you shoot, you see that it kind of hooks onto the ledge of the window, and you start falling down. And then it
and disconnects. And you are falling out of a 3-story window house. So you are going to take severe harm. I'm gonna say, ouch, splat harm.
Oh no.
We'll call it splat. You could put splat on your sheet. I think really it means like your whole back is bruised up pretty badly, and you might have like a broken rib.
So that should be in 3. You need help.
Yeah.
Splat.
Luckily, you know a super hunky doctor, so that helps. Yeah, so Mittens
no
goes
good
first.
hunky doctor.
All of you see this happen as Mittens jumps out of the window and then completely splats straight on his back. He seems to be alive and fine, but definitely hurt. There's no way that would have been
Securing
good.
the last very, sais
I think
carabiner.
next up would be Kiri. Kiri, you managed to hook the sensible way. You hook your hook onto the window ledge, and you manage to slowly make your way down, completely safe. After that is Pete. I think you spend time to help Jaina get herself situated as well. And what did you roll? You rolled a 4?
I rolled a 4.
Great. Yeah, you manage to do that. But you again are gonna land a little bit hard on the balcony, I would say. I don't think you take harm, but you land on the balcony instead of on the ground, and it's gonna take you a little bit more time to get down. Damn. Jaina, rolled a 2?
No, I rolled
A 1?
Yes.
Great. Well, luckily for you, it wasn't a desperate move like it was for Mittens. But as you do try to make your way down, you land kind of hard on the balcony. You're gonna take 1 harm. Okay. Not severe harm, just normal harm. And also, it's on the second balcony, so it's gonna take a little bit longer for you to get down. Kiri and Mittens are now on the ground. You two are able to escape. Kiri, you're the one with the data and the documents, correct? Mm-hmm. Great, so you two can just like leave, right?
Well,
these two are gonna need more time.
We got this.
I also imagine I'm like, Kiri.
So I'm gonna carry him like a little baby.
And if there's like a close up on the camera, you see like tears streaming down Mittens' face, just like, I've really got to stop. Being such an idiot.
Oh, I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
And with that, the clock has been filled, and a bunch of security guards armed with blaster pistols are coming around the corner. What do you do? Let's start over
them
here.
or for-
Let's start over here first. What do
Okay.
you two do?
May I make a narrative suggestion? Do you remember the lady that was really mean to Pete?
Sure.
Could she be grabbing her car at this point, and then I just hop in instead and take Mittens to safety?
I'm gonna say if you want to make it a flashback and say that you got her, I would say if you can make a flashback to say that you got her keys during the gala, and you can go steal the car right now. It will be a series of rolls in the present to be able to make it work. I'm not just gonna give you a car. That's what I'm gonna say. But if you wanna use 3 stress, I'm gonna say, to steal from her in the past.
100%. I'll take the 3 stress.
All right, we flash back to earlier in the party.
When I smelled her perfume.
Yep.
You planned for this.
Yeah.
Great. So we flash back. You are with the influencer type with the blue skin. You are smelling her perfume. And as you do so, you attempt to steal her keys. What role do you think this is?
This has to be. I know the right answer, but I have an answer I want to give you. The right answer is skulk.
Sure.
Right? And I'd have to take another stress in order to make that worthwhile, so I could roll my doctor roll for it. So I'm going to say skulk, but I'm using my doctor stats for this.
And I'll also spend a stress to make it if that can add to it, because I'm a part of this.
She wasn't. Yeah. So
Pete
Pete
was
was
there.
in the scene. Yeah.
I'm down to spend a stress. If that can narratively work out.
Okay.
I understand if not.
No, you can do it.
I'm trying to think how I would add to it.
JPG, I'm gonna say this is
Fucking risky.
this is very risky.
Would you say it's even desperate?
I'd say it might almost be desperate.
I love that.
I'm okay with this.
Take the gambit.
Yeah. Should I take the gambit? No, because I think
Not
you
yet.
two are gonna
Okay,
need it.
fuck, we're
I think
probably
you.
gonna need it.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it. Okay.
Oh, I spent a stress.
No.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
I spent a stress in this.
Okay. Does that one count?
Yeah, that one counts.
Okay, so it's a 5.
5.
All right.
Cool. And you took the 3 stress for the flashback.
Yes.
Plus the stress for
Plus
the
the
doctor.
stress. So I have 2 stress left, and then I'm quote unquote out of the scene.
Great. You managed to pickpocket this woman, right? Because you rolled a 5.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to say, though, that I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in the present. Your consequence is gonna happen in the present. You managed to do it in the past, and then we flash back to the present. You two are on the ground. Mittens is severely injured. You scoop Mittens up. You run to the car. You know where it is, and you manage to make your way into the car. But as you're doing so, gosh, how do I want to do this? I don't even know. The car doesn't start.
Oh.
It's also fingerprint recognition. So I'm gonna give it to you.
Yep.
So you could take a turn to try to hack the car
Damn space future.
and potentially get out faster, or you could just run now.
I'm there. Wait, but if I'm severely harmed, I just can't do anything, can I? How's that work?
I think you could still do things.
Can I just be like, I could hack it for you. I could try to hack it.
I'd say hacking is a low physical, so I think you'd be able to do it, yeah.
Little otter hands, just like, oh.
Okay.
Love.
5.
5?
5 is a success.
Severe harm over there, still rolling
You
better.
managed to do it. So you effectively like hotwire this super sci-fi car. And so you are now able to drive it. But while that is happening, 2 more guys with blasters come up to the car and they are now pointing it at the 2 of you because they did see it happen. And that is your consequence. Meanwhile, we have the 2 of you, both on the balcony, and there are a couple guards that are taking aim at you and start shooting at Pete. Albinius comes out of the fray and he says, "Don't shoot my daughter."
I literally was about to say, I was about to be like, this is what's his name? How do you pronounce it? Albinius?
Albinius's
Albinius.
daughter.
I'm like, this is Albinius' daughter. Don't shoot at us.
Don't hurt the girl, but shoot at the pig all you want.
No, but I'm near the girl. I'm near the
I'll put
girl.
myself between you and the shooter.
Near her. You guys might have terrible aim. This could be bad news. Bad news bears.
Yeah.
Might be a bunch of stormtroopers, who knows?
Maybe.
I'm down to try and consort that, to try and get them to.
I don't think that that's gonna work.
Damn it.
The clock
All right.
is out and they are going to shoot.
That's
you.
right.
So
Okay, hop
I'm
on my
gonna-
back. Let's get down.
I'm gonna give you the advantage right now of you can make the scramble roll before they start trying to hit you.
Yeah, let's scramble.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I only get 1 dice for this because I got 1 thing.
I get 2 in a bad way.
Cheers, mate. Let's go. I got a 4.
I mean, it's not good, but
you
I
get?
got the same. 3s.
3.
Yeah.
Great.
We're trying.
Cool.
He's not doing so well this mission.
Pete, you see the commotion
So
happening.
uncomfortable.
You manage to jump off of the balcony and slowly start getting yourself, avoiding any kind of damage you might cause to yourself from falling. But as that is happening, one of the guards gets a shot off on you, and you're going to take 1 harm.
so I got 2 harm.
I'm gonna yell at my dad. I'm gonna say, I left you a gift in your office.
It feels like such a great fuck you, and I don't even know what's left in the office.
And that's great, but you rolled a 3.
Yes, I did.
So I think as this is happening, you say that and you see Pete scrambling down and you start seeing the blasters shoot at both of you, and you attempt to get off of the balcony. And I think in the nature of what you had said earlier of trying to put your body in front of Pete's, I think you're gonna take a harm from this.
Totally.
And that'll be your consequence.
Absolutely. What level is that?
Just the first level harm.
Okay.
Laser
think I do.
stuff.
Laser.
You can put laser stuff in your harm box.
Like last time I put laser shit.
I like laser burn. I think that's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense.
So you managed to do that, and you were not quite off the balcony yet, but you have been shot. Pete is now off the balcony and running away. These 2 are in a car, but we'll cut back to you guys. One of them is going to take a shot at the car to attempt to blow it up.
Makes sense.
So they are
trick
going
shot.
to take a shot, and you see the car start sputtering a bit. There's dents happening. The glass seems to be holding up. You can assume this woman is very wealthy and probably has some kind of bulletproof or laser-proof glass situation. But yeah, what are you doing?
We're driving now?
Or is there time, like,
Or is it?
What do you want to do?
Well, I just want to be like, kick it in the gear!
You can start driving.
Yeah, I'll peel out.
Like peel out, and then I think I want to I mean, I want to. Okay, I'll tell you what I want to do. You tell me if I can do it. Again, I recognize that I'm severely harmed, and I am basically just a broken little otter baby.
Yeah, just tell me what you want to do. We'll try to make it work.
I want to use my kinetics,
Okay.
and I want to. I want to push myself to then. It says I can throw a table-sized object with dangerous force, but can I make those 2 guards the objects I'm throwing?
I could say you could make one of the guards the object you're throwing.
Can I throw one of the guards into the other guard?
Try.
So I'm gonna.
oh, Mittens.
Is my tune roll? Right?
Yeah. This is desperate.
Listen, I want you to know.
I wanted to have. I'm on your side, man.
I understand.
I want you
why.
guys to be cool action heroes, okay? The
You need to
dice are deciding our
understand.
fate, though. So.
4!
All right, that's a 4.
It's not great.
That's fine. So
I'm
you.
also broken.
That's a that is a partial success.
Oh, and I push myself. That means I take stress. Yeah.
You do take stress. Oh boy. This was desperate.
Yep.
I'm reading the rule in front of me. Great.
Oh.
Cool. So you do manage, you attune with the constant. You are back in that spot that you love so much, that kind of aloneness that you crave.
My back feels great.
The pain has subsided from your corporeal form as you go into the subconscious. You leave the conscious behind, and you attune with the constant. And Kiri, you see this black swirling, this dark absorption of light, this kind of energy that surrounds Mittens whenever he attunes with the constant. You see this dark energy go towards one of the guards, and it kind of envelops him in this way, and it does throw him. It throws him off, but in turn also hits the car, and the car explodes. So you do it. The guards are out of the way.
Your attunement went too far.
I love this game.
I love this game. Pete sees an explosion and just keeps running.
And I'm still on the balcony, I believe, so I have to get off.
Okay,
I'm gonna say-
I'm severely harmed.
I'm gonna say the complication is not that you harm yourself. The complication is that Kiri gets hurt.
Oh no!
So the guards are out of the way, but Kiri, please take 1 harm. We call this constant harm.
Could I make a suggestion, because I have the move Combat Medic? Would me trying to like save Mittens right now, would that count as tending to a patient to you?
I'd say there's no time for you to do that right
Okay, never, yeah, so
That is
thanks for
something
blowing me up.
that we could do in downtime.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Every time I try to help someone, it just hurts them.
No!
And with that, we cut back to Pete Meyer. You're on the ground. You're running through these laser blasts. Jaina, you're on the balcony, slowly getting down. None of the guards are shooting at you because they were told not to.
Am I able to like turn back and take a shot with my pistol I've got on
Absolutely.
me?
Give me a roll for that.
Hell yeah.
Give me a scrap roll.
Scrap roll?
That's what I think.
Shit. Okay. We're gonna roll 2 and take the lesser.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna
You're
be
gonna
great.
do it right now.
It's gonna be so good. Oh, 3, because I have to take the lesser.
Well, you know, you can't want them all.
Or any.
Or any, apparently.
It's just more like a distracting, like, pa-pa!
Yeah, you take out your gun. You're not really looking where you're shooting. You're just trying to shoot anything at all. You're not really sure where your friends are. You're in the heat of the moment. So you are just running as fast as you can. You know the general direction in which Mittens and Kiri went to. So you are running that way, away from the guards. Jaina, what are you doing?
You know, I am not having to worry about getting shot right now. So I get off the balcony. I just give a little look at my dad and just turn, and I'm gonna run and follow
Great.
Pete.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that all of you managed to reconvene. There's no more guards where you are. You are in the car, or the wreckage of the car, I should say. You are able to get away at this moment.
That was not good.
Get away to just somewhere safe.
Somewhere safe.
We're safe.
Where are you going?
That went bad.
I say we're
Let's go back to the bar.
Yeah, oh my gosh, and it's nighttime.
I'm broken. I'm just like, I can really use another sunset weapon.
Let's go get one. Yeah.
Kiri, you've
Yeah.
got the stuff from the safe, right?
Yes, I still have everything.
Okay, fantastic.
All right, the
take a look
four
at
of you manage to run
Make
as
our run.
fast as you can back to the booze cruise for some sunset orbiters and probably some medical attention. And that's where we're gonna end this episode. Thanks for watching Infinite Sided Dice. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tune in next week to see more of all this shit.
Everything hurts.
Maybe I'll